What's up, everybody? It's Roger here from PopVinyls.com and DisKingdom.com with your weekend roundup of all the news from Pop Vinyls on the PopCast. Yes, I have brought it back out of retirement. I'm going to be slightly doing a little bit different. I'm going to be looking back at all of the big news of the week from the website. So we'll be going through, looking at which ones. This one has tons of new Pop Vinyls announced. We got to see some new Nickelodeon ones, some Irobot, also some new WWE, and we also got to see some other bits and pieces from like Wonder Woman, etc. So let's jump into it. So as I said, this one is going to be available on YouTube. You'll also find it on Facebook. You'll also find an audio version on different audio platforms as well. So as I said, let's jump into it, and let's jump into today's first story that I'm going to be looking at, which is going to be some speciality series. First off, we have got some speciality ones which are going to be coming out at speciality stores. That means that basically you won't be able to get them at the big retailers. So first off, we have got a Scooby-Dum, which is a Pop Vinyl 252. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, not too familiar with Scooby-Dum, even though I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo as a kid. I do love the fact that it is a speciality one because it's, you know, it's good to kind of let the little stores have something rather than the big ones. We've also got this rather cool Batman figure as well, which I do think is pretty cool. So he's a cyber suit Batman. Yeah, and I just love the detail here on the arms and on there. So that one's pretty cool. So now let's jump over now to another story, which really is the big Nickelodeon set. So these are going to be coming out pretty soon. So there's a number of different ones here. So we've got Our Real Monsters. So we've got iKiss. We've also got here... we've also got Oblama. I don't really remember watching too much of that series. And we've got Crumb. If the Rugrats ones are the ones that really caught me, this is the Chucky. Chucky just looks awesome. Love it. Love the square glasses. Love the nose. That they've kind of done something a little bit different there. And also t-shirt. And I love the fact his feet are kind of like curled in and kind of in a very different position. I think that one's definitely a cool one from the series. We've also got Tommy. So he's there and he's kind of there in his diaper or nappy, as we would call them over here. Cool as well that they kind of got the little detail here on the hair. I think that's pretty cool. We've also got Tommy as a limited edition Chase edition where he's got a red t-shirt on, and we've also got Reptar, and there's a Chase version of him in purple as well. There's also a Chucky also in the small little pop keychains, and then we're going to have a cat dog which is available in the really cool little mode there. I love the fact of how they've done the body there. So these are all going to be coming out in the spring. So if you are a fan of the Rugrats or of Real Monsters, you definitely want to pick these up. But that Chucky does look great to me. Jumping over now, so we've got some Pirates of the Caribbean vinyls that are going to be coming out. So this was picked up, so we got some photographs sent to us from one of our members on the Funko group. So the movie is going to be coming out on the May 26th. So we assume the games are going to, or the Pop Vinyls are going to be coming out around the same time. So we have got here this golden Jack Sparrow, which does look rather cool. So he's going to be exclusive to Hot Topic. We've also got 3 other little designs here. So we have got Will Turner, very, very small image, unfortunately, there. So this is the ghost of Will Turner. We've also got in there a couple more different designs as well. So which I do think is pretty cool that we're going to be seeing these ones here. I would expect we'll find out these a little bit more. We've also got like the main villain, which is going to be like a Chase variant, and it also looks like there's going to be a slightly version of him, Captain Slavar, I think that's how you pronounce it, not too sure there. Obviously we'll know a little bit more on these a little bit closer to when they come out. Which could literally, I expect we'll start seeing these coming out into stores pretty soon. As I said, so here we've kind of got, I think, a rather cool one, because you can see here with all the marks on his face, and very much in the early stages. We haven't got all the official information sent to us yet, but I do think that this one looks pretty cool. So there we go. So we've had the Rugrats, we've had Pirates of the Caribbean, we've also had this new speciality series. Now I want to jump into some WWE ones. Obviously, we just saw WrestleMania, so great show. Really enjoyed watching that on there this week. Also catching up with the Hall of Fame. We also had the NXT TakeOver. And obviously, Undertaker retired, so big WWE fan. So we have got some new pops coming for AJ Styles and also Goldberg. So let's show off those ones there. So let's bring them up there. So we've got AJ Styles. So this one is going to be coming out. No details on when it's coming out, but pre-orders will be coming up soon. We will let you know. So I love the fact he's got the gloves on. He's got the beard. It just looks really epic. And I do think that this one is very, very going to be cool. And also we have got a Goldberg one. So he's there. He's got a little tights on. He's got his gloves. He's got boots. kind of in a very good pose. I love the fact they've done the tattoo on the arm. Now, I'm going to be honest with this one. That one there doesn't quite maybe jump off the page because obviously it's Goldberg. And I'm going to be honest, I really did not like Goldberg's return this last sort of 6 months, coming back, beating Brock, beating Kevin Owens, and then obviously the match at WrestleMania was a little bit better because it was a bit longer and allowed Brock Lesnar to win, but that's just my own personal choice. I didn't like the Fastlane match with Kevin Owens. So for me, Goldberg, I was a big fan when he was in WCW, when he was doing all the streak and watching that every week, and as he sort of beat Hulk Hogan to become the WCW World Champion, but was never really too keen on his WWE runs, especially the last one. But that AJ style one does look cool. It does look pretty phenomenal, and I think that one's going to be very, very popular. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to a series which I'm going to be honest, I have no idea about at all, which is going to be the Bojack Horse collection. These are going to be coming out in May, and we have got Bojack Horseman, we've also got Diane, we've also got Mr. Peanut Butter, Princess Caroline, and we've also got Todd Chavez. I know absolutely nothing about this series. Obviously, if you're a big fan of the show, these might really appeal to you. I could imagine that the Bojack Horseman is really cool. This is the thing, and especially with the Funko Pop vinyl lines, because of them covering so many different franchises, they can cover things that not everyone loves. While I love the AJ Styles one and the Chucky from Rugrats, you might not like them. You know, it's down to personal choices, but it does look pretty cool. Okay, now jumping over to another series which I kind of got into but didn't really kind of carry on, which was Irobot. We're going to be setting these figures as well. These are going to be coming out pretty soon. So we've got Elliot Anderson. We've also got a Chase version there with his hoodie up, and then we've got Mr. Robot with his glasses. I do like the fact that they've kind of done the glass and how they've done the body and the costumes and stuff. We've also got Angela Moss, and then we've got Darlene, and then we've got White Rose. Again, these are all going to be coming out in May. A great looking set if you're into the show. For some reason, I don't know why, I kind of started it, got a couple of episodes in, and just kind of fizzled off and didn't really worry about it. But obviously, it is very, very popular. I do like the one with the hoodie. I think that one there's definitely a standout figure for me personally. Obviously, it's the Chase, because that's how it works. Jumping now over to some Marvel stuff. We got just before I went recording, we got a new GameStop exclusive Spider-Man Homecoming figure, which looks to be coming soon. Again, not too much is known about this one just yet. Again, thank you to Jordan for sharing this photograph of the GameStop exclusive Vulture. Glow in the dark, looks epic, looks really cool. Loving the fact of them. As I said, big Marvel fan, as obviously I do help run DisKingdom.com as well, which is all about like primarily Disney's Marvel and Star Wars. Well, we do chuck in other bits and pieces over there, so I do love that one there. Obviously, on the superhero side of things as well, we have got we've seen some of the Wonder Woman figures this week. We've kind of been posting up different images. Funko kind of officially revealed all the different exclusives that are in different retailers. And there's also been some spoilers. I'm going to try and keep, on the podcast, try and keep away from the spoilers of the subscription boxes, because obviously spoilers are a little bit hit and miss. Depends how big the spoilers are. The one I'm going to be talking about, the Dumbo one, was pretty much thrown everywhere. I'm going to try and keep away from that on there, other than that. So let's look here at the Wonder Woman one. So these are coming to retail exclusives. So coming to Walmart in mid-May, we have got the Dorbs Wonder Woman. Coming to Walmart as well. Coming to Walmart as well, we have got Wonder Woman with a shield pop, and I love the fact that she's kind of on one leg. She's got the shield, she's got the lasso. I think that one looks great. Hot Topic going to be picking up kind of the Amazon version of her, obviously before she gets all of her gear. Rock Candy exclusive is going to be coming to Hot Topic, and that one's available now. Also, there's going to be a blue dress Wonder Woman pop GameStop exclusive coming to GameStop. Blue dress, big sword. That kind of looks cool. I think this might make a little bit more sense after we've seen the movie. There's also going to be a Diane Prince Pop, which is available to pre-order now from Entertainment Earth. It's kind of got her like 50s gear on hat. Again, depends on how the movie is. It depends on how that one there's going to go down. There's also going to be a 2-pack, which is a FYE exclusive available now, which includes her with her shield, also has her sword, and you've also got Steve there with the machine gun. Also, as I said, we've kind of found out a little bit about this 2-pack here. Here's a great image that we saw as well of this twin pack. Again, pretty cool. You definitely can't go too far wrong with Wonder Woman. I'm really kind of excited about this new series, this new movie. I'm really hoping that it kind of is maybe the better of the DC movies recently. Suicide Squad was okay. Batman vs Superman, watching it again at home, I enjoyed it. It's a little bit it's hard. It's not amazing. Man of Steel, I did enjoy it, but it's nowhere near the Marvel level. I am hoping with Wonder Woman that we really kind of get to see that next step up. These new Funko lines do look really cool. I'd love to know your thoughts on all of these. You can comment below and get in touch with us on all the usual platforms. Jumping now over to the Doctor Who. So we're going to be getting Rory. So Rory is going to be coming. So again, this one here is going to be exclusive to Hot Topic. I don't know yet when it's going to be coming out, and he's obviously in his Centurion Roman gear when he kind of got left behind. Again, cool looking one. If you're into Doctor Who, you'll definitely want to. I did watch it with back when Rory was in it. I haven't been so keen on it with Peter Garibaldi, though I am wondering when they bring the new Doctor in, who it's going to be, and if that's going to slightly improve it. I did watch the Christmas special, but been a big Doctor Who fan, but just never really clicked with the new Doctor. But that's me just personally. Okay, so now let's going to be talking about the Funko Disney boxes. Now I'm going to try and say a little bit. There is going to be a warning at this point that we kind of might spoil a little bit for you. First off, Funko have said that there's going to be a spoiler, full-blown spoiler here of the new June box, which is going to be Dumbo, and you've also got little Timothy on the hat there. I think this one looks really cool. So it's called Festival of Friends, coming out in June. It looks pretty cool. And at the same time, there was a video that Travis managed to pick up when he did it. He managed to find out that there was maybe a little bit of a hint of what's going to be coming up. So on this image here, we can see here we've got the map. It was in the video. So it's kicking off here with Pirates Cove. We've also got Festival of Friends, which we now know is going to be coming. Ever After Castle, Snowflake Mountain, Haunted Forest, and possibly as well Tiny Town, which would kind of give us an indication of the whole year's worth of content. I don't think this is a bad idea. The idea of, well, it's not really giving too much away. Haunted Forest obviously allows for Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion. Snowflake Mountain allows them to do maybe the Yeti, also the Matterhorn. Ever After Castle, obviously the castle. And then finally, Tiny Town gives them the whole area of Tiny Toon Adventures, or not sorry, Tiny Toon Adventures, but the Toontown Adventures over at Disneyland in California as well. As I said, tons of news, tons and tons of news there coming through from the Funko side of things. Some weeks we get a lot, some weeks we don't, but a great number of different figures there coming soon. As I said, I'm going to be bringing back the PopCast each and every week. Going to be doing it on the weekends. Sometimes I might even be trying to get some guests and stuff to join me and talk about some of the week's news, but even if there won't, I'll be going through this. As I said, you'll be able to pick this up on the different video platforms and also on the audio ones. Now, from next week, I hope if we have some comments and stuff, I will be reading through at the end of each episode and kind of doing a little bit of interaction with you guys. As I said, there are so many different Funko products, so many different lines. Not everyone's going to appeal to every single person, because that's the great thing about Funko. You know, that Bojack Horse one, haven't got a clue, but AJ Styles again is something that I'm going to probably will pick up if I see them. But as I said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to picking up. As per usual, check us out over at popvinyls.com. You can also find us over at DisKingdom.com. Join our different Facebook groups. Obviously, the Funko Trading Group is the largest one. We've also got a Dorbs and a Mystery Mini one. You can also join us over there. You can hit that subscribe button, depending on whichever platform you're on. And, well, that's it, pretty much. That was the PopCast coming back for 2017. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and listening, and I shall see you guys in a later episode. Laters!